Hello everyone, how are you? So, in this lecture, we are dealing with a situation in regards to the accommodation of bill where both the party of the bill are taking advantage from the bill. In this video, we'll deal a particular situation where both the parties of the bill will share the amount that is received after discounting the bill from the bank, and we'll also see how the accounting of this situation will be done in books of each parties. Okay, if you see on the screen we have a question. In this question, let me read this question first. Mr. B accepted the bill issued by Mr. A for rupees 10,000 to be paid in 3 months time. Mr. A discounted bill in Axis Bank at the rate of 12% per annum immediately. Mr. A transferred 40% of the bill amount to B as agreed. On maturity, A paid the remaining amount and B settles the bill amount claimed by the bank. Let me first explain what has happened in this question. Mr. B accepted the bill issued by Mr. A, which means Mr. B is the acceptor of the bill and A is the drawer of the bill. The bill amount is 10,000 rupees and the maturity period of the bill is 3 months. Now Mr. A, who is actually the drawer of the bill, has gone to a bank named Axis Bank. The bank has discounted the bill at the rate of 12% per annum immediately. That means when the bill was presented in the bank. Consider it has taken on the same day when the bill was accepted. Mr. A transferred 40% of the bill amount to B as agreed. That means the 40%, which becomes 4,000. So 4,000 amount equivalent to 4,000 rupees will be transferred to Mr. B. Now on maturity, which is after 3 months, A paid the remaining amount, which is the remaining amount 4,000 has been already transferred. Now remaining amount which has been enjoyed by Mr. A is 6,000. So now A will transfer the 6,000 rupees to B and B will settle the amount which is 10,000 rupees to be paid by B to bank upon the claim made by bank. Okay, so this is just the explanation about the question. So when we'll deal the question as per the accounting principles and all, so we'll see how this is going on. Okay, so let me start with this. What has happened? There is a party named A. Okay, it is A and it is B, right? Now A has issued a bill to B and B has accepted this. So A is drawer and B is acceptor or drawee. Okay, so bill amount is 10,000 and the period is 3 months. Okay, now after that, after the acceptance, A has gone to Axis Bank. Now Axis Bank has made the payment after discount to Mr. A. So how much is that? We'll calculate later. Now Mr. A has immediately paid some amount to Mr. B, which is equivalent to 4,000 rupees. Now this has happened on let's say 01/01/2015. Okay, now if you go to maturity, what will happen? Mr. A will pay to Mr. B remaining sum of money, say 6,000 was remaining. Now Mr. Will B will pay Axis Bank against the bill, which is bills payable in case of Mr. B, rupees 10,000. Okay, in this way, the whole process will be completed. Now let's go to the accounting part. So if you want to see the PDF, I have also attached this PDF with this YouTube video. So if anything has been left, you can see the PDF which is attached. Let me do the accounting part first. If we have already understand the process, then the accounting part is very easy. Say in the books of Mr. A, if we bifurcate this into portion, let me do this. Okay, so it is in books of Mr. A and in books of Mr. B. On 1/1/2015, what will happen? Mr. A will record this transaction as bills receivable account debit, and the amount will be 10,000. Let me do a little bit slower. Bills receivable account debit 10,000 to Mr. B account 10,000. Now on the same day, 1/1/2015, Mr. B will also record this because Mr. B is accepted. He has accepted a liability, and he will debit Mr. A's account debit 10,000 to bills payable account, okay, which is 10,000. The narration bill has been accepted by B. Okay, bill has been accepted by B in both the cases. Okay, now on the same date, A will go to bank to discount the bill. So A will get the money, right? Okay, so it will be cash account debit, discount account debit to, he will lose his bills receivable because it will be taken by bank, receivable BR account, and the BR was 10,000 rupees. Now bank will not give you whole amount. Bank will charge the discount. The discount would be 300 and it is 9,700. So how 300 is calculated? Let me do this part here. 10,000 was the amount of the bill. So it will mature in 3 months. And discount rate is 12% per annum. And in year there are 12 months. So the amount will be 300. Okay. So let me explain this again. 10,000 rupees for 3 months at the rate of 12% per annum. Okay. So now So what would be the accounting entry in the books of Mr. B for this case? For this case, Mr. B will not record this. So there will be no entry because this is the transaction related to Mr. A. Now again, you can copy this right now. Now the next thing that will happen is Mr. A will transfer the amount. How much amount? They have agreed for 40%, right? 40%, which becomes 4,000. Okay. But what has happened? Mr. A has received only 9,700, and 40% of 9,700 would be not 4,000. The difference is because of discount. Here, what we need to understand is both Mr. A and Mr. B will share the discount. Share the discount. Okay. Now, what has happened? In books of Mr. A, we have already recorded this 300 rupees. Now, what will happen? Mr. A will transfer the discount to Mr. A will transfer discount to Mr. B. Okay. So, what will happen? Mr. A will transfer the discount to Mr. B. So, let's record this transfer of the money. Mr. B's account debit, which will be 4,000. 2. He will give only cash of rupees 3,900. Sorry, it should be 3,880, and to discount it is 120. Sir, how come 120 a discount that should be shared? See, total discount is 300 and 40% of 300 is 120. Okay, so this discount will be transferred to Mr. B. Now this will be recorded also in the books of Mr. B. Mr. B will record these transactions in reverse order. Mr. A has credited the discount and credited the cash. Mr. B will debit the cash because B has received the amount, and debit the discount because it is discount allowed for the amount. Okay, so it will be 3,880 and 120. Now, and he will credit to Mr. A's account, and this is 4,000. This means against this 10,000 rupees, he has already credited A by 4,000. Now only remaining amount is 6,000 rupees, which will be paid on the maturity. Okay, so what will be the narration? Narration is amount 40% being transferred by A to B. Okay, respective books, what will happen? 4,000 has been transferred to B. 4,000 has been received from A along with the discount. Okay, now I'm not going into the narration part right now, but you must write the narration, and I think narration writing is the easiest one. If you do not know anything, please copy the question. Okay. Now let me see if I can use this color, red color. Now let's go to the maturity. On the date of maturity, they will enjoy this money. Okay, B is enjoying 4,000 rupees and A is enjoying 6,000 rupees. Now on maturity, what will happen? Bank will come to Mr. B and ask for the money, and B has to pay for the bill amount, which is 10,000 rupees. Now before that, A will transfer 6,000 rupees to Mr. B. Okay, because B has to pay the amount 10,000 rupees. B has only enjoyed 4,000, but B has to pay 10,000 because B has promised for 10,000 in the bill. Okay, so what will happen? Mr. On maturity, let's say it is 4/4/2015, after 3 months and 3 days grace days, A will transfer the amount to B. Now what will happen? A will debit B, Mr. B account debit. He wants to transfer 6,000 rupees and to cash, which is 6,000 rupees. Okay, on the maturity. Now A will receive this amount, B will receive this amount. So B will do cash account debit 6,000 to Mr. A's account, which is 6,000. Now the only liability that is left is in the hand of Mr. B. So Mr. B will do one thing here. Mr. B will pay 10,000 rupees against the bills payable. Okay, so I've already written the amount. Mr. B has to pay 10,000 rupees. So while paying 10,000 rupees, you have to write to cash account, right? Sorry, it is not debit, to cash account. Now the thing which is to be debited is it Axis Bank or bills payable? The answer is bills payable account. Okay, bills payable account. Let me write this again. Bills payable account. Okay, so do not write Axis Bank. Okay, because what is being paid is against the bills payable, because we have made an entry of bills payable, and against that we are making the payment. Okay, always bills payable is paid to a party, and here the party is Axis Bank. That's it. So in this way we'll do the accounting of accommodation of bill, which is for the benefit of both the parties. Now I'm going to save this video so far, and will share this PDF to you in the video. Thank you guys. See you in the next lecture. I hope you have enjoyed the video.